What's going on YouTube? Another video for you guys. As usual, I haven't been making these kind of vlogs in a while, and I think it would be best if I just made it like this. I guess I just talk to a camera and I tell you guys about my stories and shit. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to get back into this video vlog thing, and I guess a way to start is this channel. Actually, I haven't been making videos on this channel, and I wanted to start off. So this video is going to be 5 things I miss about high school. I'm sure some of you or most of you have been in high school or are still in high school, and there are things about high school that makes you want to miss it just for the sake of it. And if you're like me, I'm 22 right now. I graduated high school 4 years ago, and there are still things I miss about high school, and these are some reasons why. The first reason why I miss high school is gym class. I miss gym class honestly just because of the fact that you pretty much work out and you have fun with your friends if they're in the same class as you. Majority of the time when I was in high school, I would always be with random people I've never met before, and sadly enough, some of my friends weren't even in the same classes as me, because back in my high school, we have different gym periods. You could have gym for like your first marking period. No, your first period, what was it? Yeah, for first period you could have gym, and then like after that you have to go to your next class, which could be like, I don't know, math or whatever. And that sucked. I think I really hated gym class though. I actually miss it though, just for the fact of you actually get to try new sports, because we had golf, we had basketball, we had swimming, we had baseball, football. We have a lot of different things in my high school. We did so much different sports that there was so much variety back in the day, and now it's just like fuck, because in college you can't really choose. Well, you can choose, but I mean there's not a lot of variety in my college when I went to it. That's the first reason I miss about high school. Gym class was pretty cool. I liked it. Second thing I miss about high school is lunch. I think all of you can agree lunch period, lunch class, that's not even a class, but lunch overall in general was amazing. My high school, when we had lunch, it could either be, I think it was 5th period, 6th period, or 7th period, which depends on the certain times from like 10 o'clock in the morning till like 1 p.m. I guess. Yeah, I think that was like the time. The good thing about lunch in my high school was that we can actually go off campus. A lot of high schools around my area in Jersey don't have the privilege of actually going out of their campus to actually go somewhere. So my campus is pretty cool. Like it was a 4-story building school, and we could go out wherever as long as we make it back. And even if we don't make it back, that's on us. I think that's why the whole system back when I was in high school was really liberal, I guess. Just very chill with everything. Like the students know what to do, what not to do, so they'd be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go, I don't know, the Starbucks or McDonald's. It's either you can go to like Geo's, which is like right across the high school, and then there's the corner store and the street corner, and then there's also like McDonald's, but you would have to like drive there, or you can walk there, but it's a kind of a far walk if you want to go there. There's also like Starbucks, there's Dunkin' Donuts, there's a bunch of places from my high school that you could actually go to, and you'd be so fucking happy that you're not inside the cafeteria eating cafeteria food, because it feels like prison in my view. Well, sort of. But the food was fucking terrible inside the cafeteria, so that's why I don't even bother eating inside of the cafeteria. That's the best part about lunch. I get to go out. Third thing I miss about high school was hanging out with my friends. I usually would just hang out with anyone, just everyone in general. Just I didn't care what like grade you're in. If I was a junior, I'd hang out with sophomores, freshmen, seniors. I didn't really care, and that was the best part about it. Just hanging out with people overall in general, getting to know new people, getting to know about them. That's like me, I guess. I like that. I like meeting new people like that, and just the fact of like hanging out with them, getting to know them, and like always the free time that I've had for my 4 years of high school, because my whole 4 years of high school was super lazy, completely lazy. I didn't do as much as I should have. I remember like I was like a D, C, and F student in high school. I was doing horrible in my view, and my parents weren't even as like strict as Asian parents should be. They would be like, get A, motherfucker, but I usually just get like a passing grade, at least at most decent. That's one of the things I missed about high school. The fourth reason I missed about high school was pretty much getting to know new people. As I've said from the past fact I said, I love meeting new people. Doesn't matter where they're from. I care like so much. I like to meet new people. I like to get to know them. I like to get to know what they like, what they dislike, what their differences for mine and theirs, religions, what they like to eat, what they don't like to eat, what kind of car they drive, what kind of, like, all that simple stuff that I like to hold it dearly to me. I like to know the person. And then at the end is like we can get to know each other very like on a like emotional level, in a sense, I guess. Just like getting to know them. That's just how I liked it about high school. That's pretty much what I liked. Meeting new people was like the best thing in my view from high school, because there's always new people, like all the time in the hallways. I've always seen new people. It's not like the same people. It's just crazy. Because my high school, there's like 4 districts, like 4 towns that come into one high school, and it was just amazing. Like there was more than like I think 1,000 or 2,000 students or more at least, and it was crazy because everyone is just different. Everyone's new. Everyone's fucking amazing. It's just fucking cool. That's how I saw it. The reason why I miss about high school is electives. When I was I think a sophomore in high school, we had the opportunity to actually choose your first elective. But actually no, I don't think it was sophomore year. I think it was senior year. Yeah, senior year I actually had a chance to actually have a lot of electives. I had photography, I had TV communications. It was pretty much like getting like hands-on on cameras and like recording and editing and such, video editing. It's pretty cool. I really missed that about high school. It was like the most funnest class ever. It was like the easiest A ever to get. And if you failed that class, I don't know what the fuck happened with you, because all you had to do was to stand there, hold the camera, or you had to be in like the editing room and you had to like click buttons. That's it. Easiest A ever in my life. I also missed having, I think it was culinary. Yeah, I had culinary. And then I had, well, photography was one, but the reason I didn't like photography as much because we had to learn the old style shit of photography. I didn't really care about that. I wanted to learn like the whole new shit, like the digital world. Like I don't want to learn anything old as fuck. I just wanted to learn what's now and new. That was back in 2012, but still, I mean, it's to this day. Third elective I had was what was it? I had music theater, I had music class for 1 year. I had to sing and shit. I hate singing. I honestly hate singing. But I was supposed to have drama, but the drama teacher that I was supposed to have, he left, and then we had replaced with singing and music. I'm just like, fuck. I just hated that, but at the same time, I just miss electives overall in general. There were so many electives to choose from. What else did I have? I actually remember I took accounting. That was one of the classes I had for like an elective, and I didn't really like that, but I switched out, so it's okay. There was a couple other electives I had I forgot. And I know the main things you needed was 4 years of English, and I know you had to take that. You needed 4 years of gym. Oh yeah, I had, for like my last marking period, like there's like I think 8 marking periods, 8 periods in a day, and then you just leave and go home. Because high school for me started at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Unless you're like in honors classes, then you start at like 7:45 or so, or earlier than that. And school ends at like 2:25 p.m. or later if you're like taking obviously advanced courses for college credits. But I was the average student. I didn't really take any advanced classes. I was just like fucking the average student. I didn't really care. I just like doing normal shit. And I was just like, fuck it. I'll take the normal courses. I'm not taking the extra shit. But yeah, I really definitely missed electives for my high school life, for my 4 years. I honestly regret it though, because a bunch of shit. I wasted so much time in high school. It's like nothing much to do. And I was just like, go to school, do my homework, come back home, play video games, and same thing all over every fucking day. And that's just how it was for me. I honestly missed the electives. That was one thing I missed in high school. And the elective I remember, my last period was work release. The work release was an actual, it wasn't even a class. It was just you leave earlier than most people who stay. Like, I would have left class at like 1:30 p.m. and because of work release as a senior, you were supposed to technically go to work. But at the same time, I didn't have any work, so it was just a waste of time. It was just a free period to do whatever you want. You can finish your homework, you can go home earlier if you had a car and you drove, but I didn't have a car. I just fucking took the bus and I had to wait. And I hated that because back in high school, I had to wait 30 fucking minutes for a bus to come. Like, after 2:25, you have to wait till 3 p.m. for the fucking bus to come, and then you can go home. And that was the worst part about it, because it takes 30 fucking minutes. They don't ever come early. They only come early if it was like a half day. That was it. Only half days in high school where you can actually leave. That's pretty much the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this short video. I'd say 5 things I missed about high school. I kind of want to make more of these kind of videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy them, I guess. But leave your suggestions down below. Anything you want to know more about me or want to know more about my past, I'll gladly be able to tell you in general. But yeah, anyways, comment, rate, subscribe if you like the video, share it with your friends, give this video a like, check out my links down below. Talk to you guys next episode I make. Till then, peace.